Okay, fishing hack video number 2. We're going to talk tackle box and some ideas to take with you when you go fishing. Hat's important, sunglasses, sunblock, number 1. Here's some things you ought to have in your tackle box. I got them in mine, you should as well. Depends on where you're going. We're going for a week to Kentucky. Number 1 thing I bought, 2 Lake Barkley, Kentucky Lake fishing guides. These things show all the underwater structures, show the depths, show the areas that have rock, what the floor bottom is. Look, I got these for less than 10 bucks a piece. They're giant, they're waterproof, you can't lose them. They're very good. I'm gonna come back to the end why I'm gonna use these here in a little bit. I'm gonna talk to you more about those and what you can gain from them. Simple Lake, you know what you're doing, don't buy them. One you don't know anything about, get them. All right, hefty bags, they're great, gallon zipper. Okay, I printed off the fishing regulations for Kentucky. I got sizes, amounts, weights, everything right in there. You lose it, falls in, doesn't sink, doesn't get wet. Second, fishing license, same deal. I got plastic around them, fishing license in there. If you're old like us and you're trying to tie lures, you ever try to tie lures? You ever try to do a slip bobber with 50-year-old eyes? It's impossible. Hey, no problem. Put your reading glasses right in here. No problems. All right, everybody should have a couple of rubber gloves. These are great form-fitting, simple. All right, let's get to some fun stuff now. If you're fishing for crappie and your wife doesn't like to put minnows on or any live bait, it's simple. Get a jigging system, lots of little rubber worms, add this little crappie bites. It's almost as good as live bait, and you're done baiting her hook all day long. All right. Some tools you need. You need a good set of needle nose pliers. You ever use these and after a while they get real hard to open? Watch this now. See, you can't get them easier than that to open. All right, you know how you do that? Simple. Squirt them with WD-40, almost soak it in it overnight. No problems. You also need the same thing, but you need pinchers. They cut your line. A lot easier. Using your teeth, did it for years. Terrible idea. Get a set of these. All right, same thing on a knife. Some people like real knives. I love these little simple carpenter knives because I can put these blades in every time I go and they're super sharp. Now, I had the same thing. This thing was really hard to go in and out. Same thing. Take it apart, lay it down on an old t-shirt, squirt it down, get it completely covered in WD-40, slides in and out so easy. All right, so I got a minnow bucket, and in that minnow bucket, I've got a battery system that puts air in there. It's a simple aerator. Okay, it takes 2D batteries, lasts 40 hours. Well, that ain't gonna be enough for how much we're gonna fish this week. So, get your baggie, put an extra set of double Ds. It can't corrode, you're in great shape. Always have extra line, probably won't need it. Worst case, get out on the boat, not ready for it. Kim and I are going, there's 2 of us. You know how many poles we're taking? 8. You know why we're taking 8? Because every morning I'm gonna go out with 8 rigs ready to go. She snags a line, I snag a line. You break it, you move on. Put that one away, get another one. Keep fishing. Do your work at night. It's easier there anyways. You ever use these slip bobbers? Okay, there's a lot of slip bobber knot systems. Here's the thing when you're looking at these bad boys. Now, I found these green ones, I don't know the name, but these green ones are the best. Here's why. You slide your line through this, and inevitably you forget to slide the line off and take the plastic off. And so you get everything rigged up, and now you got that piece of plastic, you gotta cut it and redo it. Okay, here's the deal. What's great about this guy is these pieces of plastic have a slit on them. And if you look at them close enough, you'll see there's a slit down the, if you forget to take it off, you got everything rigged, no problem. Slide the knot off, tie the knot, the plastic falls right off. Fantastic. What else do you need in your... You're going to have to measure fish if you're getting some that are going to be legal limits. So simple little tape measure, 12 inch is the best way to go. Next, you ever break your rods down and you got to try to put them together to fit in your car? All right, best thing I found. Go out, Menards, Lowe's, there's this big wraps of Velcro system. Now it looks like it's a big long line and you got to cut it, but it's not. It's every 6 inches they pull apart. It's just the first time they're wrapped up like this. I bought 50 of them for $5. Okay? If you buy the pack that's got 6, it's 6 for $4. You decide. 50 that are rolled up like this, or real nice 6 of them in a line, you decide. Easy, cheap pack. Rubber bands you need in there. zip ties. All these are things that are just nice to have in your tackle box. It's not about fishing with those, but it's about being prepared. Swivels, weights, bobbers. Obviously, we have all of those as well. Now, I want to go back to these books real quick. So, these books are great, but how many of us are going to be in the boat with this thing wide open in the wind? But you still love to get these things. They get you started. Here's what I did. I spent 6 hours at my PC with this map open and Google Maps open. And I went to every one of the things I thought was worth marking, and I marked it on my Google Maps. And now I got it on my phone. And so when I hit there and I get a rental boat that I don't have any access to on the GPS system, I've got my phone, I've got everything marked. My best hack for those people that are interested, go to Google Maps. Go to a lake you're not familiar with. Zoom in as far as you can. Scan the sides. Look for trees that have fallen in the water. From the satellite, you can see these trees that you can't see when you're in your boat. Second is, mark every boat that's on that map that you find. Sure, it's one point in time. Sure, those people may not know what the crap they're doing. But what if they're sitting on top of a brush pile? Why wouldn't you give it a try? Hey, those are my hack hit tips. Happy fishing, everybody. Hope you catch a limit every time.